Hey, it's Denisia, and this is The Exclusive TV.
Hi everybody and welcome to The Exclusive TV. I am your host, Brandy, and with me I have the very talented singer, songwriter, dancer, Denisia.
Hi everybody.
How was that intro? I tried to do the Denisia.
I hear it every day. It was perfect. It was perfect.
Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, and even more so, thanks for having us in your creative space. I know this is where you record your music, write your music, I'm assuming as well. So that's really awesome. You guys are getting an exclusive look as to where it all goes down.
Hit factory.
Yes, the Hit Factory. You need a sign.
I know. Soon.
Yes, it is coming. Let's start off with your social media. Your name is Who is Denisia. So if y'all are not following her, you're tripping. Go follow her at Who is Denisia.
Yes.
I want to ask you, who is Denisia?
Well, I created that name a long time ago, just, in the midst of trying to figure out who I was as an artist. And then maybe as a person too, a little bit. But definitely that. And then now, fast forward years later, it's like, you know who I am. But for the people that don't know, so when they do find me or when I make my next hit record, when people are like, oh my God, who is that? Who is Denisia? Then they come to my page and they just figure it out.
And they figure it out.
It'd be
That's what
cute.
it's there for.
Yeah.
It's there to display everything about you.
Yes.
And you do a really good job at that. I love following you on social
Thank
media.
you. I'm working on it.
No, it's really fun. And you post all the time. So there's always something different.
Yeah.
So, as a singer, tell me, how did you get into the industry to become a singer besides, living and having the talent and the ability to do it, unlike some people? But yeah, how did you start singing and what inspired you to do so?
Well, I've been singing all my life. That's been a thing. Since I was young, I have siblings. We sung together, formed a group together because my dad is like Joe Jackson, not the bad version. Yes, at all. But he was very strict. He taught us discipline as well. Not really going outside, always rehearsing, barely have friends. You have to make something of yourself and use your gift wisely. But yeah, he nurtured our gifts when we were younger. And right after that, I graduated from high school and I was like, hey, I want to do this professionally. And they was like, oh, okay, but they kind of thought I was singing like gospel music because our family's like heavily in the church. And I think age 14, I was like, my mom finally let us listen to Q93. And the first song that I heard was on DJ Jubilee's Get Ready, Get Ready.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I was like, what is this? Oh my God. And then I went to this thing, it was like a dance at the skating rink we went to. And then I saw all the people dancing to it, and I learned what bounce music was, and I was like, "Oh my God, I want to sing."
14,
yes, I was like, I want to sing R&B, I want to sing bounce, I want to sing all that. Well, not bounce at the time because I didn't know, but like R&B, I was like, yeah. And then
you found a new genre that you wanted to.
And then it wasn't like I don't know, it was just the passion, I guess, like behind R&B, like the good R&B, like back in the day, like the Anita Bakers, the Whitney Houston, and Brandy is like my life. So when I got a hold to her, that's when I was just like, yeah, this is definitely like what I want to do. So I really never stopped, like since, my parents was like, okay, we're cool. They kind of wasn't at first. And then after they kind of latched onto it, I was like, all right, this is my life.
So as far as those who inspire you, it would be the Brandy.
Yes, Whitney Houston is my mother. I love you, Mom. My other mom in my head. She's definitely like, everything about her and her prime, her grace, the way she was poised, and her performance on stage. Diana Ross, she was just so eloquent and she just floats. And, and then Brandy, her tone is
I love her.
Insane, and the energy of Beyonce. So all those combined, and then the tone of I don't know, maybe like Celine Dion and. Mix those all together, and Selena, if they had like a baby,
it would be you.
Yeah, this man.
I could see it.
Mix a little bit of like Usher too, because I love him.
Usher too, and his dance moves.
Yes,
because I've been seeing you, girl.
Yeah, like I'm their child. I'm their baby. Who's their? My parents is that.
It's all of that together.
Yes.
Boom.
Who is
Denisia.
Yeah.
So how was it growing up in New Orleans, and again with the influence of bounce music being, kind of our thing? I mean, really, a lot of music came from New Orleans.
Yes.
But that's like one thing that's kind of exclusively here, even though it's growing to other parts
it's ours.
of the world now, but
It's ours.
Yes. How was that growing up in New Orleans and getting into the bounce scene and incorporating it into your music?
Well, like I said, it was a long time before I was even, ever exposed to it. But, at 14, my life, literally changed with that sound. And I did fall in love with it, but I was still, when I first started, I was still so in love with just creating R&B. And then a friend of mine in 2015 was like, hey, we should just start singing, and then he rapped, to the beat. And I was like, all right, he had to really teach me because I didn't really know. I'm feeling like, I could do anything. Give me that. But when I heard the beat, I was like, oh my God, why is it so fast?
Yeah, you gotta get with it with the bounce music.
How am I supposed to really sing and really get down? And I'm off and everything. So he really took his time with me and taught me how to really, sing and deliver, myself, my sound onto the bounce beat. And I was just like, oh wait, this is cool. And then I ended up doing a really big song, and and it hasn't stopped since then. So
yes. So was it in 2015 for Hello?
Yes, at the very end. That's why it kind of feels like 2016, but it really came out in November. At the end of November. She had did the song in November. I think she dropped it in November too. At the beginning. He told me, you should sing this song. And I'm just like, it's kind of sad.
Yeah. The actual song is really slow.
I'm a fun person. So I was like, it's really sad. And he was like, just sing the song. And I'm like, okay. And a few other people was like, please sing it. And I sung it. And I went back home because I was living in Atlanta at the time. I went back home to Atlanta. And he was like, hey, Denisia, you got to come back. And I'm like, what happened?
What happened?
Just come back. Your song is doing stuff. And I'm like, okay. Came back home the next day. And he was like, come take a ride with me. And I was like, all right, cool, get in the car. I'm like, well, who is that? He was like, that's you. And I'm like, no, it's not.
Already?
I'm like, she sounds good. And I'm like, that's not me. Because they added the bounce beat to it. And people don't know that I actually sung the song normal. I sang
Did you know they were going to add the bounce to it?
That wasn't a thing. Because I sung the song normal. We even shot a whole music video. So I was just living in that moment. And people was responding to that. And then he told me, you have to come back with that. And he played it. I was like, man, she sounds great. And I was like, that's you. I have never heard, ever heard my voice sped up so fast. And then I was already kind of proud of myself, too, for the original cover that I did because my tone had changed. And I was like, wow, I can really sing.
You reached a new height?
Yeah, for myself. Yeah. But then when I heard it with the bounce beat, it was kind of like, that's not me because I wasn't used to hearing the growth in my voice like that, too. But within 3 days of me being here, we was on News with a Twist, and then it went viral that day. It went even further.
I remember it.
I was
that song.
Oh my God.
Everywhere.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, it still is.
Yeah, you still hear it at the parties,
right?
At events.
Yes, and I travel so much to so many different places because people are literally just catching the song, and I'm just like, really? Okay, well, thank you, Lord.
And even though it's a cover, you still made it your own, and I guess them adding the bounce, it made it really a completely different song, and it's so fun. So you said, you're fun. You added that to the song. It's not a sad song anymore.
It's a sad, happy song. I'm the happy breakup girl. If you need
the happy breakup girl.
Break up, call me because I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna dip your
right. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
And so, with that being said, would you consider yourself a bounce artist? I know you have some songs that aren't bounce and they're R&B. And then you have some that are bounce. So how would you? Not that you have to categorize yourself. You don't.
Because I can't. I just can't. I say I'm a gumbo artist. I'm from New Orleans.
Yeah.
And you come. The
a little
tourists,
bit of everything.
They come to New Orleans. They don't know what they're eating, but they just always want more. Oh my God! It could be shrimp. It could be sausage. It could be the seasoning. All kinds of stuff that goes into crabs and stuff. But you love gumbo.
Right.
I'm like that. You have no idea. But it's just it just feels right, and I want more. So I can do the R&B, my upcoming, music. It's R&B, it's jazz because I'm inspired, because not just because I'm from here, I grew up on that. And then when I turned 14, I learned about bounce. So it's just like I grew up on that too. So I just take all of my, life experiences and things that I was influenced by, and I just mix it all together, and that becomes me. So I can do everything. Yeah.
And make some gumbo with music.
Yeah, I'm just gumbo. So hopefully we can get a genre called gumbo.
I think you could. It'll be a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I think that should be.
And just put your spin on it, and they're gonna love it.
But you can definitely say like I love R&B. I love up-tempo music. I love like the bounce hits.
Something you can move to.
I just love to make people feel good, and I think that's the biggest thing that I've learned. So when people ask me like, what kind of music do you do? I just want you to feel good. And watching people around the world, like with my bounce records or even just my normal music, just that feeling that I see that they have when I'm on stage or when I'm just singing directly to them, that's all I really want. So I don't want to be categorized, because if you ask me to bust out a gospel song to
you can
make
do that
somebody
too.
feel good, because that's my roots too. So I'm everything. Yeah.
So let's talk about the future plans and what you have coming up, because we have to get the exclusive again. So I kind of saw that you're going to be going on tour, right?
Yes.
Okay, so can you tell us more about that?
No.
Is it a secret? Look, you can whisper it.
Yes. In the summertime, you'll see me a whole lot.
Okay.
But first, I guess the exclusive, we are dropping an EP. Sarah keeps asking me, oh my God. So we're dropping an EP. It's like literally like 90% finished, but I'm also dropping another one too. So nobody knows that they're getting a side A and a side B.
Okay.
Because I feel like a lot of people, they vibe to like, because I have like vibey R&B music. And then like, nobody knows that I'm going to make a bounce EP too. So you have the exclusive.
We got, one side is going to be R&B and then the other is bounce. Exciting.
Yes.
So y'all heard that first here on the exclusive TV.
Yes. I'm really, really excited about it, because at first I was kind of like, I don't really want to do like the bounce songs, because I want people to just kind of try to box me in.
Right.
But then a part of me was like, I like the bounce songs.
Yeah.
And
they can't box you in.
Yeah. So I was just like, and I started to get out of my own head. So I was just like, you know what? Let's just make original bounce, and let's just keep making original bounce, because we've done that.
Yeah.
And let's just do some R&B too, and let's just be lit. And then I'm gonna get you in your feelings on one side, and I'm gonna get you out of them on the other side.
There you go. So you're gonna go full circle.
Yes.
Yes. Well, that's really awesome. And then also I saw this past month you were also dropping some music on your Facebook. I saw you had several different music videos. I'm like, she's popping out with all of this stuff.
So you can expect that like through the springtime, because I'm trying to spring forward with new content. So you can totally expect, just new videos, even if it's just 1 minute, new remixes. I'm actually here, we're doing some tonight too. All your favorite songs, I'll be remixing those.
Fun.
Yeah, but I really want to get into just giving a lot of content like visually, because like I have never really been like the person that's really like on the radio 24/7. Like I pop on the internet, so I want to keep giving them what it was, and my visuals did that. So that's why I'm really like, I've been kind of laying low, just recording and then filming. Filming constantly. So that's the new goal. Like you're gonna always see a visual from me. I don't care if the song is 1 minute, you'll get an actual visual for that. So.
And they look amazing.
Thank you.
Also.
Thank you. I come up with my treatments and stuff. I'm just saying. Very into all that, like photography and videography. People don't know that that's like my other like life. Yeah.
That's really awesome. I mean, because I didn't know until you mentioned it when we were talking earlier. I'm like, oh, what you do? Because you were talking about the videography work with our cameras. I'm like, oh, okay, girl.
I'm low-key like a little nerd, so I'm always like just Googling and reading stuff and studying like new things. And like I said, like just building content or just looking at different things to be inspired by it, because I know I can do like a lot of things, and I just like to see, young creatives and what the things that they come up with, and that inspires me to come up with things too. So you'll be seeing a lot more of me all year.
There we go. So you are from New Orleans.
Yes.
I see that, you must be big on fashion, because you always have the best looks. Okay, even if they're fancy or just kind of laid back. Like I love this look that you have right now.
Yeah, I'm chill.
Tell everybody, like, what are your favorite stores to shop at in New Orleans? Where do they need to go?
Okay, that is hard because everybody knows me. I just have to be brutally honest. I hate shopping. It's not my thing. Now, if I am shopping for food, I'm your girl.
Okay, we want to get to that too.
But as far as like shopping now, I have stylists that do, they put me on game and taught me different things because I dress myself like a lot too, just because of like their knowledge.
You're right.
I had this guy Tino and this girl Rocky. They really know me like the best. But what they did teach me was thrifting is like amazing, right?
Okay.
Like, and then she's like a seamstress, so I can find like this huge dress and she can turn it into,
and make it to fit you.
She'll come right here and just be like, and I'm like, okay, wow, you're insane and amazing. But definitely
is huge though.
And it's a sense of peace, you guys. Look at me. It's a sense of peace, like when you have a lot going on. Definitely like thrifting is like really cool for me. Let me see. H&M is cool sometimes.
Okay.
I'm not really big on like, because people try to buy me like brandy designer type stuff.
Right. Not
I'm
big
not
on it.
that girl.
Same.
Like, I'm not that girl. And I don't know if it's because I'm from New Orleans and like we can really make like a trash bag look good.
Right.
Like I'm not really big on like all that. So I'm usually like chill. I'm usually done up too. But a lot of my stuff is really like, if they're not custom making the stuff, I don't know.
We fancy
So,
getting it made for you.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I say like thrifting is like cool. But me shopping, like I can't sit here and lie to you. Like that's not like,
you're not big on it.
that's not my thing. Like unless it's food and shoes, I can like totally buy tennis shoes and heels like all the time.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that too.
Yes.
I have a lot of shoes that I don't wear or
me
heels.
too. I get in trouble for that, and I
Heels.
always say I have nothing to wear in my life.
But then you have like a closet full of
Yeah,
stuff.
it's bad, but
Yes.
definitely like I can help you guys with the shopping persons to go to.
She's like, I can direct you
I
to
can direct
so
you
and
to
so.
them too. But besides that, like but now I think because I just go out, I just randomly, if I'm with my friends or something like that, if I'm and I do like Forever 21's like their tops. It's kind of dope. But like if I'm with my friends randomly and I'm just kind of being dragged along for the shopping experience,
You might find something.
yeah, and I'll just be buying pieces, and then like later on in life I'll be like, oh, I gotta go somewhere, and I'll be like, oh, I bought this and I bought that, and I just put it together. So I'm not like this let's go to the mall thing. I go to the mall to go to Great American Cookies. I'm not gonna lie. It's pathetic.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though. The cookies are good.
Yes.
I just try to stay away from them.
Yes, me too.
They're good.
But that's the only way they get me to go to the mall with them, if they promise to give me a cookie.
So food.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
so
sad.
on food,
Yes.
you said you like food places. What are the top places people need to go to in New Orleans to get some grub?
The top places.
Let's say like top 3, your favorite.
Wait, that's so.
Is that not enough?
That's hard. Can we do like top 5?
Okay, we can do top 5.
Okay. I love Oceana Grill.
Okay, that is a good one.
Love.
Yeah.
Like their salmon, their fish, like catfish, everything there is amazing.
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, so and a friend of mine's family have a restaurant. It's called Heard That Kitchen.
Okay. I haven't heard of that one yet.
You have to try it. Like it's called Heard That Kitchen. It's like 5 minutes away from here.
Okay.
It's uptown. But definitely the salmon again is insane. But they have the best like green peas that I love. I love green peas so much. Number 3, which really should have been number 2. I'm so sorry,
it's
guys.
okay. We can go out of order.
The Daily Beat. It's like, you never heard of that one?
Is that like natural food? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Then I've heard of it.
So cause I'm like vegetarian and then sometimes some months I'll be like pescatarian. But the Daily Beat, they have like the most healthiest foods, the beautiful salad bowls, vegan chili. But they kind of know, they really know me there. Like I'm always there.
They're like, oh, she's here.
Yeah,
get her dish.
Yes, like even if I like get it from like DoorDash or something, they know it's me that's ordering it. Yeah, it's pretty bad. At least
it's healthy food.
It is, and everybody on social media kind of know that that's my thing. Like Daily Beat, I can go there. So maybe it should have been number 1. I'm so sorry, you guys.
So number 4.
Number 4. You know what? I'm not going to give you all the fancy places that I'm thinking about. Let's just bump all that and get down to the truth for the last 2. So we're going to say number 4 is Souls. Souls is like a blue store. They sell seafood.
SOL, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
They sell seafood. They sell like hamburgers, fries, chicken plates, all kinds of like the most like beautiful hood, inspired food, and I love it. And
all right.
It's Souls. I go there all the time. They know me there too. Snow crabs. I get that.
Oh my God, they have snow crabs?
Yes.
Okay.
The lines are always out of the door. Like, anytime there's like a second line or parades or even just regular weekends, it's always packed. So you have to get your number, go outside in your car. Don't go too far because you'll miss it.
All right.
Yeah. But if you want crawfish or like snow crabs and potatoes and oh my God, go to Souls.
I'm sold on
Okay,
Souls.
you have to try it. Like, you have to promise that you try it.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you know when I try it. I'm gonna send you a picture.
My number 5, which really should have been my number 2, because everybody knows.
So we have 2 number 2s, y'all.
Yes. Daily Beat is number 1. I'm sorry.
Okay, we got number 1. Okay, this is number 2.
Yeah. So everybody knows this is my spot. Brothers Chicken.
Okay, all right.
Oh my God, I hate
But
chicken.
you know what? The whole
I
city
hate
kind of
chicken.
goes there. So
I hate chicken, but they have the best fries known to mankind.
Really? I've never tried.
You
them.
never tried it?
No.
Where do
I
you
had the
live?
chicken, that's it.
No. Why would you just have chicken there?
A
you
party?
guys, like,
It was at a party.
oh my God, no. The fries, they're seasoned, and the soft fries, the ones that's soft, this is insane. But everybody knows, like, I can go to Brothers at any time. I think Brothers is like the perfect date for me. Take me to Brothers. Get me like a pineapple big shot and like a pound cake.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And a little pound cake in a little bag, and make sure I have season on my fries. And if the fries are mostly soft, you'll really get me to call you back the next day. But we can just go and just sit somewhere and talk and eat my fries. But Brothers,
Now you have a guide.
yes, Brothers is amazing.
Also, I want to plug that they have the best pecan candy I've
Oh
ever
my
had.
God, yes, they do. They do.
The best. It's always by the register.
Yes, it is. And I think it's called like Terry's or something.
It's Terry's. Girl, I just
That's how we know. That's how we know we really be in it.
I had some today.
Yo, oh my God, I can't wait for this 40-day fast to be over because I'm going.
Oh, and we talking about all the stuff. All right, so I have a speed round of questions for you.
It's a game.
And we're going to see, yes, it's a game.
I like games.
But it's not structured that well. But we're going to see how quick you can get through it. You know what? That's the structure.
Okay.
We're going to see how quick you can get through it. And, everybody else that I talk to, I'm going to make a scoreboard, okay?
Let's see.
Let's see how you do. And buzzer. What's your favorite TV show?
Oh my gosh, Shameless.
Who would play you in a movie?
Oh man, I don't know. Me?
Oh, that's a valid answer.
Me.
Okay, daiquiris or snowballs?
Snowballs.
Spirit animal?
Maybe a lion.
A lion, okay. If you could be anywhere in the world right now, where would you be?
Dubai.
Ooh.
On a balcony.
Ooh. Okay, how would your friends describe you in 3 words? Go.
She's kind of quiet, she's weird, and she's funny.
All right, and not last one, but your favorite 90s jam?
Oh, man. Hold on. Ding. Sitting up in my room, thinking about you. Yeah, it's Brandy, of course.
All right. We will take that as an answer.
Yes.
And best piece of advice given to you and by who?
Best piece of advice given to me? Probably from my dad. He told me if you're not going to give 100% to something, don't do it. Mm-hmm. Don't try to be everything that people want you to be. Be everything that you want to be. And he said always, just be yourself. Mm-hmm. And I think that was another piece of advice from my sister. She's really intense. But she just because I have to add that too.
Just for context.
Because she's always the advice giver, even when I don't ask for it. She'll just call me like I was led to tell you this. Mm-hmm. But just totally being yourself and not really worrying about what people think, because they're going to think whatever they want to think anyway. And I really be needing that sometimes because I hear a whole lot of stuff. And then also it's okay to treat people how they treat you. Mm-hmm. Or give people what they give you. Not necessarily treat them like that. But if somebody's, really just being like really, I don't know, like evil towards you, don't
Right.
give them that, but don't give them, you know,
Your best.
Yeah,
you.
just don't give them you. Don't really feed into, you know, don't really feed into like those energies, and just always just kind of stay positive, even when it's like the toughest thing to do.
Right.
But yeah, that's like definitely like the like strong advice that, you know, my dad, like 100%. That's why when I go into the studio, even if, you know, because he told me, you know, even if you're recording, you know, and you're not paying for it, act like you're paying for
Right.
it. And he said, just try always to get it right on the first time. So anytime I'm recording, I'm like, I'm trying to be like one take Denisia, or, you know, just really perfect my craft, you know, all the time, so I can be 100% on stage, off stage, in friendships and relationships. I didn't really just use that for my musical life.
But for life in
yeah, just
general.
100%, like totally like give you everything with me. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you'll end up like it sooner or later.
There you go. And it builds character in the
Yes,
end as well,
yes.
makes you a stronger person.
Yeah, definitely that. Definitely.
Well, that was beautiful. I think we
you.
got to end on that advice. I hope everybody can take that, and now you can say that was the best piece of advice you've been given.
Please.
Well, is there anything you want to say to your fans out there, or people who may not know you yet, before we close out?
If you are an inspiring artist, if you are just an inspiring, you know, person that's trying to be better, believe in yourself, believe in your God, believe in your dream, and everything that you speak will come to pass. So believe in positive thoughts, change your perspective, change your life, and you can be and do whatever it is that you put your mind to.
Amen to that.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for having me and joining me for the exclusive TV
Thank you.
today. I really appreciate you, and it was so
you.
nice to meet you.
It was. Yay. Our natural teasers. Yes.
And then I also want to give a shout out to DJ Styles Worldwide for getting us together as well. Make sure you guys go and follow Denisia on her social media. Facebook and Instagram is
Yes.
who is Denisia. And what else you got?
Denisia. Make sure y'all follow it. Get that name correct. Who is Denisia? I follow back and I do talk to you too.
Look at that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and I will see you next time on the exclusive TV.